Hey everyone, Andy here, and today I'm checking out the brand new Sony EA50 camera. This is their latest in the line of NEX cameras. That includes the FS700, FS100, and now the EA50. So the EA50 is sort of the little, or rather big little brother to the FS100, if you will. And this camera, as you can see, is kind of more designed for event use. In fact, that's the E in EA. It's designed to go on your shoulder and be an event type camera. How they did that is they actually added a little pad here, which you can see has a little lock in it. Put it in place there to go on your shoulder. And on the far side, they put a viewfinder on it, which can be rotated and placed by your eye. So go figure, it's a camera that's meant to go onto your shoulder rather than be a weird little box. Additionally, we have this new lens. So the camera comes with a 18-200 to f3.5 to 6.3, so not a super fast lens, but it comes with a big zoom range lens. Very similar in spec to the one that comes with the FS100 or the FS700, but this one has a big difference, as in it has a servo capability on it. On the far side of this camera, you can see a little servo rocker here, and if I zoom in here, you can see, zoom in, it will actually start to zoom. One of the first things that a lot of people ask when they buy a large sensor camera is, where's my servo zoom lens? Well, here you go, you have it now. So this lens has a 10x zoom range, 18-200, just over 10x actually, and it will actually work on the FS100 or the 700 as well. The 700 does have a zoom rocker, the 100 does not, but there is a little switch on here to enable or disable the servo. Also a switch here to do low, medium, high speeds of zooming. It's never that fast of a zoom, it's just a nice slow zoom all the time. Faster or slower slow zooms, but pretty slow. But if you're on the FS100 though, you can use this little side switch here to actually do your zooming. So that does work as well. Just because you don't have the rocker, you can actually use it anywhere. So that lens is included. It's a nice option. I'll have some video afterwards to go check out. It does work very well, considering what it is, and the price point's very good. So functionally, obviously, it's a shoulder-mounted camera, but it's very similar to the FS100, as in it has all the sort of features you think you'd want to find in this type of camera, including your iris and focus controls. Auto iris works well. Autofocus works well with this lens. In fact, I was using face recognition outside, worked very well. Impressive that way. Auto iris works pretty well too. This is a slow lens though, just so you know. But you can do all this adjustment right here on the side, and I'm happy with that. Stabilization also works very well. I was really happy with a relatively smooth zoom, even on the long end, because the stabilization does a good job. Additionally, I have other features like peaking and histograms and zebras, all accessible right here on the side. This works well. These are nice things to have, of course, in a full-featured video camera. And on the far side here, I also have my audio controls. You have your level controls there, as well as an SDHC or memory stick card slot. This is a AVC HD recording camera, so that will go onto that card. And then I have some more menu controls, playback controls on top. And then on the far side, I have my XLR inputs, 2 XLRs, Pro Audio, very nice. HDMI output right here on the side. No SDI here, just HDMI. And on the back, I have component and AV in-outs. And then finally, I have a slot here for the Sony Flash Media Unit, or the FMU, which is a 128 gigabyte SSD. Snaps on there, and you can record to both SDHC and the FMU at the same time, or just to give you longer record times, one or the other. It's a great option to have, which a lot of people go for. Again, the form factor is such that you can really hold all this together in one piece. Audio-wise, by the way, it does have 2 built-in microphones if you don't want to use the XLR option. So, interesting form factor, interesting design. Sensor's a little bit different though than the FS100. The sensor is not the same as the 100 or the 700. It is an APS-C size sensor. You can take photos or video with it. In fact, in still mode, it'll take a full 16 megapixel still. It even has a built-in little shutter which caps it down. In video mode, though, I was looking for things that would be a telltale sign of a still sensor being used, meaning that you don't necessarily have the same clarity of detail. So I looked for aliasing, and we did find some, but not as extreme as we thought we would see. No obvious stair stepping, a little bit of aliasing and bricks and things. I'll have some clips afterwards for you to check out. You can see for yourself. But not that bad there. More skew than on the FS700 or 100, definitely some more there. And then a little bit more noise than we found on the 100 or 700. Overall, though, the image looks very good, has the same cine gamma, cine type tone gammas that you had in the FS100, so handles highlights pretty well. Was just overall impressed with the image quality considering all the sort of different things that are in this camera. Really, one of the things though to note is it doesn't have ND filters in it, just like the 100, so you might need additional ND filters on the outside. So some caveats there for sure. The 100 definitely has better image performance overall, but it is a more expensive camera. The EA50 is a just under $4,000 camera, and it's kind of ready right out of the box to rock and roll. I went outside and shot with it in this sort of format. Just pulled it out of the bag, put it on my shoulder, started shooting, and I can get a lot of really good shots just that way. No rigs, no nothing. And that's the really impressive thing to me about this guy, is that it's an easy to use, easy to operate device, ready to shoot out of the box. So check out my videos after this, see what you think about that, and thanks for watching. See you next time.